What's going on, everyone? It's Justin here, and today we're taking a look at a set of smart home security products from Eufy. This is a video that I made last year when we took a look at the initial products from the Eufy lineup that included a home base as well as some outdoor security cams that delivered a really good value, an easy setup experience, but best part about it is that there were no monthly fees. And this is still the case here. You Guys Know the Home series has become such a popular part of the channel, and we've checked out products from the range of multimedia, speakers, and things that you traditionally attribute to smart home technology, as well as stuff that takes it a step further, such as LED lights, kitchen tech. But smart home security is probably one of the most common aspects of smart home because it allows you to have that peace of mind to enjoy all the other things in your home and ensure that you're being protected. What's great about like a modular system like Eufy is that you're able to constantly add, remove, and upgrade elements of tech around your home as technology continues to progress, whether it comes to the image quality, the lighting. And in this case, we're taking a look at the new lineup of products, including the Doorbell, the outdoor floodlight camera, as well as an outdoor security cam and indoor security cam. And the main essence of this set of features is that it has a dual camera setup. So today I'm going to my friend Rob's house to install all of this smart home security, and he has a super cool place that is super fun and also a family to protect. All the products in today's video have two cameras, starting with the Doorbell, which has a main camera right here, as well as a package cam, which is super handy because package theft is higher than ever before. And when it comes to the Floodlight, it is a wired camera that features a 3K resolution, dual camera setup, and a 360-degree type of surveillance. An extension of that is also the SoloCam S340, and that is another outdoor camera that features a sensor and a dual camera setup at a 3K resolution. And this allows you to place an external camera in other parts of the house where you may not exactly have a wire-in setup. And last but not least, an indoor camera. This is another one that also has a dual camera setup that is able to capture at a 4K max resolution and give you two different focal lengths. So once again, the whole trend here is having no blind spots whatsoever. If you guys would like to win a product from the Eufy security lineup, just make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop a like on this video, and leave a comment down below with your Instagram username, and I'll be contacting your winner directly on Instagram in 2 weeks. So the first step to a smart home setup, in my opinion, is a smart doorbell. Nowadays, smart doorbells are very popular, and there are so many options on the market that are able to suit different needs. This is one that I think comes in at a really good price point for its feature set because it features a dual camera setup. You've got a 2K resolution with a camera right here that is able to capture in a very wide angle view. So you're able to see who is coming up to the door and what's happening around you, but the downward facing package cam is very important. Nowadays, you have like an Amazon delivery, maybe a food delivery, and you want to give them instructions, and having the doorbell camera ensures that you're able to give them instructions, but also ensure your package doesn't get stolen. As someone who's had packages stolen many times before, I think having this gives you that peace of mind, and if you're not home, for example, you're able to know that your package is there and plan accordingly. There is also a light on the top that is able to provide that additional lighting in darker scenarios, but with a dual light system as well as a software technology, it gives you that color night vision experience. It is able to see faces clearly and has a viewing distance of 16 feet, which is pretty impressive for something this small, but it also has a dual power method. You can either hardwire it or you can charge the battery via USB Type-C and just replace it. And it also has 8 gigabytes of internal built-in storage that is able to store a pretty solid backup just in case you need to access footage, and having that like fail-safe is very important. And if you purchase a separate wireless doorbell chime, you can expand the onboard storage to 128 gigabytes via micro SD. You're able to control everything through the Eufy security app, and this gives you instant notifications, two-way audio, package detection, as well as facial recognition, advanced motion settings, and also categorized daily reports. For anyone who's looking to add this to their home or their office, it's a really good solution because it doesn't involve having to make any modifications from an electric standpoint because you have that dual power method. It is also IP65 rated, so you don't have to worry about it breaking in situations of rough weather. So the next product that we're taking a look at in the Eufy smart home security system is the S350 indoor camera. It features a dual camera setup, just like everything in this entire video, and has a maximum resolution of 4K for the wide camera that has a 130-degree field of view, as well as a telephoto camera that is a 2K resolution and is the equivalent of 3x optical zoom, but in addition to that, it has an 8x hybrid zoom. This ensures maximum clarity when it comes to the image quality and being able to monitor the entire room. The wide field of view is great because this is a really small camera. You place it on like a credenza or like a shelf, and it's able to monitor that entire room. And with the tilt and swivel form factor, you're able to control it to point a certain way and also be able to have it navigate different areas of the room depending on what you'd like to monitor. This is one that is powered via USB Type-C. You just go ahead and plug it in. It's super easy, and it has a whole bunch of features, including AI technology when it comes to detection. But I think what's really unique about having the optical zoom is you can interact with your pet very easily. Having that additional feature is something you don't find on every smart home security indoor camera. And in this case, if you're away and your pet is running around, you're able to zoom in and say hi to your pet. The fact that it's able to smart detect between a pet and a human is great because then you're able to give it the instruction from there and also access certain recordings or patterns if you need to. As someone who is in the production space, on the spec side of things, these cameras also have an f1.6 aperture, which lets in a ton of light, and thanks to the hardware and the software, it gives you incredible low light performance, which is an area that a lot of smart home security cameras lack in. It is able to even clearly make out faces that are 30 feet away, even in the dark. Just like the Doorbell, it features an SD card slot as well as some local storage to be able to expand it on your own, and that is another area where you're able to save costs, both on the subscription aspect, but also being able to pick what type of SD card and how much space you actually need. So as we move on to the outside, let's go ahead and check out the SoloCam S340. This is a camera that you're able to put anywhere around your house because it is wire-free. There's a solar panel that you're able to attach, and with just 2 hours of daylight, it is able to keep it powered. This is thanks to Eufy's Solar Plus technology. And say, for example, the solar panel is not able to fully charge. There's also a 10,000 milliamp hour battery that is built in as a backup, and that is an amazing fail-safe to have, especially for any smart home security product, because the last thing that you want is for it to go out exactly when you need it. As you take a look at the hardware, the form factor is really simple, and based on the tech that it has, it is as simple as it gets and as small as it gets, because you just go ahead and install this in your house up top, and the gimbal itself is able to rotate, pan, and tilt and give you that 360-degree coverage to ensure that you're able to angle it where you need to, but also through AI, it's able to track subjects and people that make their way on your property, and you can monitor that all through the Eufy app, just like everything else in this episode. I think the best part about this though is that you can literally add it anywhere. You're not limited by anything. You have that solar panel, and with it being so small, you can get multiple of these and place them around your house to be able to monitor the entire perimeter. So the other product in the outdoor lineup is the Floodlight Cam E340. This is something that you would put on like the corner of your driveway as a main monitoring camera. Having a standard floodlight is great. Being motion sensed and everything is nice as you pull up to the driveway or someone walks onto your driveway, but this is a great floodlight on its own because it has up to 2,000 lumens of brightness. A lot of times floodlights are super ugly. They kind of look old. The color is kind of weird. But in this case, it is a very high quality floodlight to start with, and you're able to adjust the angle perfectly to cover the peripherals of your driveway. The 360-degree pan and tilt camera auto tracks moving objects with its built-in AI. You may also set it to patrol your area on a schedule or control it manually so no target will be missed at any angle. The whole intention of this dual cam is that it is able to monitor in 3K resolution, and with the dual camera setup, it's also able to provide an optical zoom that ensures you're capturing every dimension and detail. It features dual band Wi-Fi with Wi-Fi 6, so even if reviewing in the full 3K resolution, it is relatively low latency, and it is also ready for any season, which is important for any outdoor camera with an IP65 rating. On the spec side of things, the main camera has a 135-degree field of view with an f1.6 aperture, so it lets in a ton of light, and the telephoto camera is a 2K resolution with a 3x optical zoom, but you can also use the 8x hybrid zoom that utilizes both the optical zoom camera as well as software-based technology that gives you the ability to read license plates from up to 50 feet away. So if you're looking for like the ultimate floodlight camera that you have on the corner of your driveway to give you that 24/7 and 360 wide-angle view and monitoring, then this camera is the one for you. And it's the only product in this video that does need to be hardwired, and that is to enable the unlimited power and 24/7 always-on protection. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching this video as we checked out the entire Eufy smart home security lineup of new products for 2023. And yeah, the big focus has been on having multiple angles, and we've seen it on smartphones, we've seen it on other aspects of tech that utilize sensor technology as well as multiple focal lengths. And in this case, it has been brought over to what makes a lot of logical sense. Having a wide angle camera as well as an optical zoom camera is really important when you're trying to monitor things specifically, because even though you want like an at a glance view of security, whether it's your driveway, your property, or the interiors, a lot of times you need to find like a license plate, perhaps an individual that's walking by, and through this dual camera technology throughout the lineup, you're able to achieve that all without any monthly subscription costs. So if you guys want to check it out for yourself, I'm going to drop a link down below, and I'll see you all in the next one.